Former U.S. President Donald Trump has been asked to pay $83.3 million in damages to writer E Jean Carroll for defamation. Now, the verdict announced by Manhattan jury last evening is about the statements Trump made in 2019, disparaging the writer, also denying allegations that he raped her in a department store in the 90s. Now, the total amount in Friday's award is more than 8 times what Carroll asked for in her initial lawsuit. Carroll had sought in at least $10 million, and he said that Trump had shattered her reputation as a respected journalist who told the truth. Now, Carroll has hailed the verdict as a defeat for all bullies that keep pushing women down. Her lawyer also issued a statement hailing the verdict. Robbie Kaplan said that the decision proves that the law applies to everyone in the country, the rich, the famous, and even former presidents. Trump, however, will likely not pay Carroll for now. He blasted the decision on social media, calling it absolutely ridiculous, adding that he will appeal the verdict. Listen in to his attorney's comments after the trial.
We will immediately appeal. We will set aside that ridiculous jury. And I just want to remind you all of one thing. I will continue with President Trump to fight for everybody's First Amendment right to speak.
Now, this was the second time in 9 months that a jury addressed Carroll's charges of sexual assault against Trump. Last May, Trump was found liable for sexual abuse and was ordered to pay $5 million in defamation. This was the comments that he made against Carroll while he was president. Now, Friday's court session was filled with drama from the former president. Trump stormed out during the closing statement in his defamation trial after Carroll's lawyer called him a liar. He was not in the courtroom when the verdict and the punitive damages were announced.
Trump not showing up to the beginning of trial, Trump leaving closing arguments today. No one wants to serve as a juror, and their time is valuable. And when you see that the parties to the case don't respect the jurors or the jurors' time, that's something that can cause jurors to return these types of runaway verdicts. That's why, as lawyers, we always advise our clients to respect the judge, respect the jurors, because if not, this is exactly the type of backlash that they may face.
The case is one of several legal issues unfolding against Trump while he campaigns for the Republican presidential nomination. And for more on this, we were earlier joined by Mr. Stephen Golub, who is an international affairs expert, a lawyer, and also a political analyst, to listen in to what he had to say.
I believe he can hold off on paying the damages until the appeals are finished, or at least the judge will allow him to do that. That's kind of the normal course of U.S. justice. So she can't compel him to pay the damages for a year or 2 or however long it takes for the appeals to run the course. However, this may still have legal implications in terms of deterring his conduct, which has been to accuse her in dozens of social media posts a day and other forums of being a liar, of being a horrible person, etc., etc. If he does that yet again, he could be brought to trial yet again, sued yet again, and suffer massive damages yet again. So this would, at least in the short run, be perhaps a deterrent against his repeating those invalid accusations.